My name is Jamie Debellas. I have Hodgkin's lymphoma. I was diagnosed in June of this year.
We knew something was wrong. He had had this horrific rash and this horrific cough, and it was keeping him up all night, and it was just pure torture.
And I was losing 1 pound a day of weight at the end there. That was the darkest part of dealing with the illness.
He would not get up, he wouldn't walk, he would just lay down. He wouldn't eat and he wouldn't drink either. And he wouldn't really do anything. It was kind of sad, to be honest. I was really sad.
It went on for several months, and he was going to allergists and dermatologists and the urgent care and the emergency room, and he was also having problems with breathing. And then we found out we had black mold, and we were like, hallelujah, we have black mold, this solves our problem. But then it didn't solve the problem. So he went to the emergency room, and they were like, well, let's do an x-ray and find out. And then it came back possible lymphoma. And then they did a CAT scan, and it said definitely lymphoma, and that was in June.
So when I was told, the doctor called me at 4:30 at work on Friday, right before I was about to leave the office. He also told me I needed to go to the emergency room because I had fluid in my lung, and so I said, okay. So I called Laura.
Well, our papa just died of cancer. So when I heard that he might have lung cancer, I was like, no, he doesn't. He can't. No.
I lost my dad about 1.5 years ago to cancer, and when he got sick, I became his full-time caregiver. We moved him in with us, and then he passed away in our house, and then 4 months later, he got sick. The week he got diagnosed officially with Hodgkin's lymphoma, all of us in our house got COVID. So it was just one thing after another. Like, it was so bad you had to laugh.
My first thought was just, what about my family? What if this is something that is going to take me away from them earlier than we anticipated, and what's that going to look like? I worried about that.
But Wonders and Worries really stepped in and helped us out with our double whammy. I cannot tell you enough good things about Wonders and Worries. They are possibly the sweetest people you'll ever meet on this earth. And Jacqueline is our child life specialist, and she is so kind.
I kind of feel like she really got me a lot. Like, we both had the same things in common. And, like, she was really helpful to me. Whenever something has gone wrong, she's like a good person to talk to about it.
She's really nice to me, and I feel like I could say anything to her. I don't know what, but I just feel good around her.
When you're dealing with a life-altering illness, there's a lot more to process than just the medical aspect of it. So that's what Wonders and Worries do, is they fill that void. They help you with that aspect of dealing with the illness, not the medical aspect, but help you process the psychological aspect of it. The kids actually learn about cancer and what it is and exactly what Daddy's dealing with.
With all 3 of my children, including the 4-year-old, they showed them a mannequin, and it had a port, because my husband has a port for his chemo. And even little Mary got to press the needle to put the chemo inside of the mannequin's body so that she can have some idea of what's going on with Daddy.
But she'll put the needle and everything else.
Then you get to inject the water.
And you get to do it yourself too.
And so the girls were like, wow, this is so neat to have something tactile that they could work with and have some idea of what's going on with Daddy other than this horrible name, cancer. Every week, the girls were like, yay, therapy! That's what I called it. And they were so excited.
I feel better, and I feel like less stressed, more organized, and calmer.
We were there, in fact, yesterday, and they came home with a box full of things that can help them out whenever they're stressed out. They could check mark the things that I know how to make myself feel better. And this is Esther, and she said, write in a journal, breathe deeply, bubbles or pinwheel, squeeze something, listen to music, play with something I like a slinky, read, draw, pray or meditate or do yoga.
If we had not had Wonders and Worries, I think I would have many more questions about how my kids are processing things.
I kind of feel like I would be a little more sad.
I feel like I would be way more disappointed and more sad because I didn't have anyone to deal with it with.
No one's
except for my parents, but they're mainly busy,
So now we have so much transparency into what they're thinking because of what the child life specialists are doing for them. Fortunately, I can expect a full recovery.
When he wasn't feeling good, he couldn't do a lot of things, but now he's like, he repaired our swing and he takes care of the chicken.
On my birthday, he did a flip off the high dive.
Wonders and Worries has just given them so many skills, not only for right now, but also for the rest of their life.